Okay, hello everybody, we're back. Now we are going to do a test for the browser using the stock browser. Let's go ahead and pop them both up. See which one comes up first. Samsung's already done and we're still waiting on the Archos unit. Here it comes, and there we go. And it is now. We'll go to a high flash site. Both of these units are using Flash 11, the most updated player. However, the Archos unit is using which is hardware, using hardware acceleration, whereas the Samsung is using software. I think Archos actually is the only media player or tablet out there that actually uses the hardware acceleration for the Flash. I could be wrong, not totally sure about that, but I do believe it is. So let's go ahead and just go to, we're going to go to wwe.com, which oops, wwe.com. Going to wwe.com because well, one, because I'm a wrestling fan, but mainly because it's got a lot of flash on it. So we'll go ahead and try to, it's a heavy flash site, so we'll go ahead and try to hit this at the same time. There we go. I actually hit the Archos before, but just a slightly before. They are both taking a little while. This is connected up to my Roadrunner here, and I do get about 18 megabyte download. It seems that the Archos unit popped up a little bit quicker, and I think that was probably because of the fact that I did hit the Archos beforehand. So it did come up a little bit quicker. Both pages are still not completely loaded yet. But once it is, we'll go ahead and let it completely load up. They both seem to scroll very well. They're both loaded now. They both loaded up, fairly quickly. They both seem to be doing very well on a highly flashed website. They are doing both very well. I must have hit something there. Okay, let's check out a video here just to see how well it. Let's see. Just to see how well it picks up the video from a standard site. Hopefully I've got both of these set for always on. Both units are taking a little while to load. Both are still scrolling really, really good. Probably my internet connection may be a little bit slower here. Then again, it also may be because it's loading up all the flash. It's one of the reasons why I like testing this site, because this site is extremely flash intensive. It looks like the Galaxy tab is done, but yet there's nothing here. Press them both. I don't know what's going on here. so let's go ahead and go to our advanced and always on, always on. Well, they're both always on, so they should have loaded it automatically, and neither one did. Let's see if we can get it to reload here. See if this time it'll reload. Neither one of them will reload. Okay, so let's try this. We'll try a different one. Okay, the Galaxy tab's up already. And I pressed it quite a bit sooner. Seen a couple of flash there, and okay, now they're both loading up. Let's see what goes on here. Oh, one says it's unavailable. So they're both unavailable right now. Maybe that's why it was not coming up, because they were both saying that they are unavailable. Okay, well, let's go ahead and check out YouTube. We'll go to www.youtube, and we're going to go to the Transformer H264 trailer. And I am going to pause this when this comes up so that they both can start at about the same time. Pause that. We them both here. We'll wait for the Archos. Seems to be waiting a lot on the Archos. Archos seems to be quite a bit slower at browsing the web. I don't know why that is. The Archos does seem to be quite a bit slower. Okay. Let's go ahead and pause this too. Alright, so we got that paused, we got this one paused. Let's go ahead and check out 1080p playback. Let's go ahead and hit 1080p playback. Okay, one says that video is not optimized for mobile. There we go. It seems like the Samsung does not like 1080p within. There's a little stuttering there going on. Yeah, there's a lot of stuttering going on there.
The only lead we have is this sound.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuttering going on there. Let's check out the 1080p for the Archos unit. Sitting there. Okay, there we go. Doing nothing. Why is it not moving? Alright, so let's try to we will try to do this one more time. Let it reload. Seems to be a lot of reloading with the Archos. Didn't expect it to be this quick. Or I mean this long. Okay, 1080p. Alright, there we go. Kinda weird looking stuff there. Okay, there we go. Looks like it's actually gonna start. Okay, 1080p. Much smoother on the Archos once you get it going. Well, there's a, well, spoke too soon, I guess. It just froze. Well, it just froze on us.
The only lead we have is this sound.
Huh. And it froze. Okay, so we can try seems like there's a little lag on the screen there. Let's try 720p and let's turn this back on. Let's try 720p on the 720p is much better. We're still waiting for the Archos is not very responsive for some reason. Galaxy Tab plays the 720p very well. I guess we're having to refresh this again. We're having to do a lot of refresh. Let's see now if I can get it to play 720p. And there's this weird stuff on the Archos, don't know what that is. There we go. And we're still having a problem with the video playback on the Archos unit. Alright, well, that's the end of that video. I'll have a short video summing up my opinion on the very last installment. Thank you for watching.